Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is David Nates, and today's topic is 5 simple tips to reset your brain. Just going through life is very difficult, especially when you take on the stress of modern day society, having to go to work, paying bills, and just living with everyday stuff. All of this can result in our brain getting into a specific state of mind. Once you're locked into a certain mindset, it can easily get stuck there. Obviously, if you're in a positive mindset or in a super productive mindset, that might not be a bad thing. Even though I'll challenge it by saying that any extremes is actually a bad thing. In life, everyone needs to be able to get into a sort of safe space. Kind of like Mr. Miyagi says in the 1984 movie The Karate Kid. Walk right side, safe. Walk left side, safe. Walk middle, sooner or later, squish, just like a grape. What he's referring to is that in life you are safe while walking on either side of the road, but if you're crazy and keep walking in the middle of the road where all the dangers are, eventually you will get hit by a car. Our emotional state and everything we experience will dictate our state of mind. If something is locked into the wrong emotion, it's important to figure out what we need to do to unlock it. Obviously, changing any mindset, especially if you have been in it for a long time, may take weeks or months or even years in worst cases. Even though the complete change will take time, there are a ton of things that can momentarily alter your brain pattern quickly. Even though they are temporary changes, the more you can do it, the faster the final change will occur. Number 1, focus on yourself. You can easily do that by getting out of the house and exercising. Just walk, run, swim, dance, do whatever is energizing for you. Exercise will change your hormones and the chemistry of your body and actually distract you from negative thoughts. You can also take time to relax and do something that is totally opposite of work, such as a warm bath, watching a movie, or reading a book. Whatever you want to do, be it the simple act of exercising or anything else, be sure to focus on relabeling a given thought, feeling, or behavior as something else. You need to learn how to identify these glitches and identify what is real and what isn't. Your brain can easily trick you. Whatever happens, you need to figure out a way to step back and understand that your brain can play tricks on you. Decluttering your home, office space, and anything that is blocking your brain can be an amazing tool to refocus your mindset. Number 2, what is your why? This is something that often makes people sad and ponder about why their life seems to be stuck. The answer lies within a practice that many companies utilize. That practice is setting a 1-year, 3-year, 5-year, and even a 10-year plan. Write down a couple of goals for each year and figure out what you want to achieve. This is called in many books the vision plan. It's not necessarily what you will achieve, but in order to achieve anything, you must have a vision. It's similar to the book The Secret with their vision board. It's really the power of thought that helps people succeed. After all, everything starts with an idea. Now, the end result really depends on one's execution of it. Some people are blessed with knowing beforehand everything that they want to achieve, but for a lot of people, it's the reverse. They simply don't have a plan. Not everyone needs to build an empire or be a millionaire to be successful. You really need to assess what is important to you. Here are a few questions that you should ask yourself, which may help you. What are the biggest things that are most important to you in your life at the current moment? What would be your biggest regret if you didn't do certain things in your life? Who do you look up to success-wise? Just asking yourself these questions and thinking over how to answer them will start to give you a specific goal, which is extremely important in achieving success. Number 3, rewire yourself. This is actually extremely difficult. Your brain is wired in a certain way through years of doing things in specific fashion, or even beliefs that were taught to you since a very young age. Once you recognize your problems, you need to be able to determine that the behavior you are doing is negative and change it completely. It's like going a full 180 degrees. By being so extreme, you might be able to change negative experiences into positive ones. Once you start seeing results, even if they are very slight, the actual chemistry of your brain will start changing. This creates new synapses and pathways in your brain. This will make you also understand that what you may have been feeling is misleading. The more you can reaffirm these new positives, the easier and more effortless they will become in your everyday life. A good way to keep a tab of these positive changes is to write them down like a to-do list and what needs to be done to achieve these goals. Your end goal is the complete reset of your brain for success, but looking at it as small steps in a to-do list will help you to reaffirm the fact that you are stepping up the ladder little by little. Number 4, reevaluate your goals. Now that you have effectively figured out what needs to be changed in order to create success and that your brain is getting clearer, there's an importance in reevaluating what your final goals are and seeing if they are still the same. Most likely your old way of thinking fogged you into seeing the actual final goal. This is why I gave the example of companies writing down a 1, 3, 5, and 10-year plan, because ideally even those long-term goals can change if things go well for you. Then what you thought was impossible might actually exceed any of your expectations. In life, it's the initial start that is difficult, but once something starts taking momentum, usually it just keeps on getting easier from then on. Like a fire spreading in a forest, the beginning is small, but the more it takes traction, the harder it is to stop. Life in our universe started as a big bang, and things got pretty crazy from then on. Even 13.8 billion years later, we the people of planet Earth and the universe still feel its resonance. Your brain is your internal universe. Treat it well and it'll give you the power to go into hyperspace. I really enjoyed filming this video. I take a lot of time researching these topics. In total honesty, sometimes making these videos is my psychiatrist and a way for me to reorganize my thoughts. I really hope I find success and you, the watchers, find success too. Change takes time. Just don't give up and enjoy the process. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. I'd really appreciate a comment too, as it helps boost the YouTube algorithm. Without interaction, this video won't get boosted up on the YouTube ladder. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.